Hi there, I hope you are doing great. So today I'm going to talk about a keyboard I've been using in my studio for about a month, and it's the Logitech G915 wireless keyboard. I'm not going to go into all of the technical specifications of this keyboard because there's a lot of good videos and reviews already addressing that, like 7 months ago. I'm a little bit slow to the game, but I just wanted to give you my opinions about this keyboard and if I think it's worth buying it. I know that people are interested in gear, and although this YouTube channel is mostly about the music I make, it's also a little bit about the gear I use to create the music. That is just one reason why I decided to talk about this keyboard, because I know there's a lot of people that are interested in it, and I can use it as an excuse to buy some new gear. And if you like that thought, you're welcome to click the like button under this video. So before I got this keyboard, I had the Corsair, I think it was called K70 MK2 or something. I was pretty happy with that Corsair keyboard, but my son needed a new keyboard for his gaming PC, so I handed it down to him. And that is also one reason I had to go out and buy a new keyboard. So there's a lot of things that are good with the 915 keyboard, but if I have to select just one thing and one reason for getting it, for me it's that it is low profile and has mechanical keys. Well, that's technically two, but if I have to select one thing, it's those two things. For me, typing on low profile keyboards is faster than typing on full-size keyboards like the Corsair one I handed down to my son. I don't particularly dislike the Corsair keyboards, but I feel that my typing speed is a lot faster on low profile keyboards. I accidentally deleted my script here. Let's see. The keyboard itself and the build quality is great. The brushed aluminum really makes it feel like a premium product. You don't feel any flex in the construction here. It feels really sturdy and well built. The keyboard uses a new type of switches, and they are called GL Linear, GL Tactile and GL Clicky. The version I got was the GL Tactile, and that it's kind of between GL Clicky and GL Linear. You have a physical response when you press the key, but you don't have that distinctive click sound when you press the key. If I had to get the keyboard today, I think I actually would have gone for the clicky keys, but since I got this in a physical store, they only had the tactile. It's perfectly fine, I really like it. Each of the keys, they have a thin keycap over the switches, but the keycap is treated with this oleophobic coating, which means that it should resist the oil from your fingers when typing on the keys. And down the line, they should also prevent that shiny kind of shine you get from worn out keys on other keyboards. I haven't been able to test this yet, obviously, because I just had it for about 1 month, but it feels like it's kind of resistant to fingerprints, and if I have a microfiber cloth, it's really easy to wipe them off and get it looking clean again. You have 5 macro buttons on the keyboard, which you can program using the Logitech G915 software. The keyboard also have media keys on the top made of rubber, and you also have a big scroll wheel for controlling the volume. I don't use the scroll wheel because I have an audio interface and I control the volume that way, but for you that needs that, it's a nice thing to have. As with anything gaming related, the keyboard is equipped with RGB backlight that you can control that using the Logitech G915 software. But if you have animations and movement going on, the battery life will obviously be affected by that. So I got the wireless version of the keyboard, and that's because I want to get as little cable clutter as possible in this small space I have. I'm going to have enough cables here anyway, considering maybe going to buy some more synths, instruments and that kind of stuff. And also I want to just to be able to put the keyboard away if I have to show something on the table here, and I just don't want to deal with the cables. And if you don't mind using a cable, you can get the G915, which is this keyboard without the wireless feature. The supported technology in the keyboard is Bluetooth and the Lightspeed technology from Logitech, and this means that you can, for example, have the keyboard connected to a laptop via Bluetooth, and you can have it connected to a desktop PC via the Lightspeed connection. And there is a key on the top there where you can switch between a Bluetooth and the Lightspeed connection, so you can have it paired to two devices at the same time. So it's really good for you that have a desktop PC at home, for example, and you go and travel with a laptop. The response time of the Lightspeed connection is around 1 millisecond. This means that in gaming it's basically impossible to notice that you are using a wireless keyboard. I've been playing some games, and in this particular case I've been playing some Doom Eternal, and I can say that I don't notice any input lag or anything when I am gaming with this keyboard in that type of game. Maybe it's because I'm getting older and slower, but in my younger years I played some Quake World on old 15-inch CRT screens, so I know a thing or two about response times. I can't tell that this is a wireless keyboard. The keyboard goes to sleep after a set period of inactivity. You can customize the inactivity time in the Logitech software, where you can, for example, have it to dim the lights to, let's say, 50% after 2 minutes, and then you can set it to go to sleep again then after, let's say, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That's something you can control yourself in the Logitech software. But there's one thing I think it's really impressive with this keyboard is when it's been in sleep over the night, and when I come back into this room and I just press a key, it's basically not longer than a second, then everything is on again. It's really fast to wake up, so that's really great. The battery life is really good. I think I have charged this keyboard like 2 times since I got it, and it's about a month ago. And if I check in the software now, I see that the charge remaining is still at 58%. Logitech claims up to 12 days of gaming with the RGB lights on, or up to 135 days with the RGB turned off. And charging the battery is just unplugging the dongle, inserting the micro USB cable into the keyboard, and it will charge for about 4 hours until it's fully charged, and you can use it for a long time after that. And you can of course use it while you are charging it as well. So my complaints with this keyboard, they are minor. If I have to say one thing, is if I turn off the lights here, it's a bit difficult to read the letters on the keys. But I guess that's a problem only for people that are looking at the keys when they are typing on the keyboard. I don't feel that this is a problem, because I usually don't look at the keyboard when I'm typing. But it could be good to know for some of you there, maybe. And I've also heard that some people, they don't really like the rubbered buttons up here, and I guess I don't like them, but I don't really use them that much, so I can kind of see why Logitech went that way. I think it's probably cheaper to get to have the rubberized buttons here instead of something else. And since this keyboard is already expensive, I think it actually was a smart choice of Logitech to go for these buttons here. But yeah, I just thought I could mention it. I don't really care, but yeah, and that's basically the only negative things I have to say about it. So is it worth the price tag? For a keyboard, it's expensive. I didn't get this keyboard sent to me for review. I went out and bought it myself from my own money. For me, I think it's worth it because I get this uncluttered setup in this already small space, and I can move the keyboard freely around, move stuff around like instruments and synths and things like that. So in in that regard, for me, it's worth the price. But again, if you feel that the price is too high, you can get the cable version and save some money on that, if you can live with the without the wireless connectivity. If you want this keyboard yourself or the cabled one, I have links in the description below this video. The links are affiliate links, and that means I get a little commission if you buy the keyboards from Amazon using those links. The price won't increase for your sake, but it gives me a small commission. So I guess that's all. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I also want to thank all new subscribers to this channel. If you're not a subscriber, you are welcome to do that. I really appreciate it. In the description below, I also have links to other places on the net I'm active, my Spotify page, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, yeah, stuff like that. So you are welcome to check me out there as well. And do you have this keyboard yourself? Do you think it's worth the price? You are welcome to share your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, I think I have said what I wanted to say about this keyboard. Again, thank you for checking out this video. Take care, and I will talk to you in a later one. Bye bye.